Now that you have the capital and now that you know where to build the house, then the next thing that you need to get is your what? Design. The design. When I talk about the design, I mean the building drawing. That one can be obtained from the architect. Now you need to meet the architect, who is a master, the master builder, let me use that word, that will bring out your ideas to reality. You understand? So you're going to be like, tell him what you want. Let's say, for example, you want to build a 3-bedroom house. Then you now give him, okay, this 3-bedroom house that I want to build, this is how I want it to look. I want each of the room to have toilet. Aside the visitors toilet, each of the 3 rooms should have what? Toilet on its own. So you see, these are some of the design specifications that you give the architect, and then you now tell him the outfit, how you want the building to look. Then those things that you're telling him, they are just ideas of what you want. So you leave everything with the architect, who is responsible to bring out your ideas to technical ideas. When I say technical ideas, you now bring it to what we call the building drawing. Then we obtain that one from the architect. We obtain the floor plan, or what we call the ground plan for the building, and then you do other design, how the building is going to look. You understand? Then you and him, through consultation, and then you meet with each other. You tell him what you want. If there's more addition that you need on the drawing, he works on it and then make sure that it's to your taste, to what you want. You understand? Then the next thing that you needed to do is that, because the architect is according to the building code, the architect is only responsible, like he only design or draw the building for you. There are other professionals that can actually bring this thing to reality. So if this kind of high-rise building, from there you need a civil engineer for the structural designing, who can design for you. Let me not go there first. In the whole of it, there are a team of professionals that bring out building to reality. So one of them is the architect himself, and then we have the builder, we have the structural engineer, we have the mechanical engineer, we have the electrical engineer, and then we have who is called the surveyor. So each of these team, they have their each of these consultants, they have their roles towards the project. You understand? Which are the cost of the project they will be coming in. You understand? So that we can actually have our building at the end of the day. So you need to consult all these consultants with this design that you have obtained, and they can also extract their own design as well, according to what design specification that is needed for that type of building that you want. So it is very important. So the next phase of the work is what? Commencement of the work. So we need to start the project. Now at this point, you need to get a production manager. A production manager, like a builder. You can get a builder. So let's be more professional. You should get a builder, engage a builder for the building, who will supervise the project from the beginning to the end, ensuring that design specifications are met. What is on the drawing is being implied inside, like bring out to reality on site. So that's what you do. So the builder is responsible for doing that. He can bring out all his technological ideas, the technology required for the building, and then bring the building to reality. And then the last thing that I want to talk about is the client, and then the engineer's relationship, or the consultant relationship. You need to maintain good relationship with these people. If not, at the end of the day, the project may not go smooth as the way you want it. So I want you to just know something, that with your capital and with all that you needed for the project may not go smoothly if you have if you engage somebody that is not credible, somebody that does not have integrity, and somebody that is not competent on the project may not go as you plan. So what you needed to know is have competent hands that can actually take the project from the starting to the finishing. So I'm going to be doing more of videos like this to educate you about what is going on in the building industry, and then how to what start your own building, because I believe that you're going to build your own house. So you build your house. So anybody watching this video, you're going to build your house, and when you're building your house, make sure you engage Builder Renz and Builder Renz. Thank you so much.